Hey guys, I'm back. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to hit 10K a month, generating leads and phone calls in your SMMA agency for your clients. Now, if you're brand new to my channel is going to help you guys with tips, tricks, and strategies, things that I've basically done in my agency. And I know that if you do them as well, that you'll have the same type of success. And so now let's get into it. So when it comes to hitting this 10K a month, I'm often get emails and people asking, Mike, hey, how does it work? How would I have to get there? And so I thought about putting this video together to answer any questions that you may have and to see it right there on the screen, how you get there. So these are the metrics that we're looking for according to our minimum lead or lead pricing. That's our metric. Now, you guys have heard me say that you're going to have to determine those metrics for yourself. But if it were me, I would be charging a minimum of $45 per lead. And then based on the vertical and the challenges in terms of generating a lead and the quality, I would have a higher ticket price. So there are other components, but I would say for now, let's just stick with 45 a lead as a minimum. And you guys have heard some of the verticals that I offer that pricing to. Okay, so 10K per month is our goal, it's our objective. How many leads per month at $45 a lead would we roughly have to generate to hit that number? Okay, so there it is. We would have to generate 222 leads, but 223 to be exact, or more to hit that number of 10K or more a month. Okay, in addition to that, out of the 222 leads that we're generating, 223 leads, over the 30 days, let's go with a daily number. We're looking for 7 and or 8 leads a day, basically per day or more would help us get to that goal. Okay, so now that you know these metrics, this is why you also are looking for clients with volume. But basically, if you can generate 8 leads a day at a minimum of $45 a lead, so obviously if you're in a vertical where you're charging 65, 75, 85, 150, right, you don't need to generate as many leads. If this is your target, this is your goal, then this would be the calculation, the breakdown. Okay, now let's go with wide. What's wide? Okay, let's say you're brand new. Okay, you don't have a lot of experience in generating leads. You're looking for the outsourcer. Maybe you haven't found someone that is hitting it like you need it to be hit. And so now you're looking at these metrics. Let's say you have 2 clients. Let's say you have 3. Let's say you have 4 clients. Each of them need what? Minimum of 2 leads a day. 2 leads a day is going to hit 8 leads a day total for you. But in many cases, you will exceed this number with 4, 5, 6 clients. Even case with 1 client. You guys have heard me say, with, like, for instance, carpet cleaning, we're getting 10 to 15. Some days we get 20 leads, right? Just this 1 client, right? And we have many other clients that we're getting those types of leads who are in carpet cleaning and then other verticals that we work in, right? And so this is why pay per lead is so powerful, because you're consistently paid on the value that you provide to the business. Now, let's get into a little bit about this same setup, because you could be on social media, because right now we're talking about gross, okay? Now, the value that you get paid, some people may say, well, Mike, when it comes to hitting 10K a month, one of the drawbacks is I want my client to pay the ad spend, or I don't want to do it. Well, let me just preface it this way. And then obviously you choose the way that you want your business, but I'll preface it to you like this. When I first started, this was over a year and a half now, but when I first started working on Facebook to get leads for carpet cleaners, right? It was costing me anywhere from like 20 to 30 bucks, sometimes 40 bucks, right? Obviously that's terrible. But, I didn't know what I was doing. I couldn't find the right outsourcer. Right? I say these things to you guys because these are things that happened to me. But as I started to learn more, reach out to strategy calls, just like I recommend to you guys, and get answers to the questions that I have, I was able to reorganize my campaigns to where leads started to come in as low as $1. Okay. And on average now, we can get leads in that vertical, for instance, from $1 to $3 on Facebook. And in other verticals, it could be $5, could be 10 bucks, right? But now, am I concerned about a business paying me a couple $100 for ad spend? Of course not. Because if I'm getting 45 bucks a lead, whereas before my lead price was the same, but I wasn't making the same profit margin, then I'm not concerned about that at all. right? And that's why I say, the value that you're getting paid is based on the knowledge, the skill that you have to work with your client, right? Let's say you want to hire a contractor for your home. Okay, you hire a contractor, they have 20 plus years of experience, they know all the materials that you need, they can basically help you right away, and the project gets started, it's done flawlessly. But now you hire someone who's brand new and they're still having issues finding subcontractors, which is very common. And the work takes longer than you want, and it's not done according to how you really wanted it done. That's basically, a business owner saying they're going to charge you based a little bit more because they know everything that needs to be implemented. And because they know those things, right, and how they can get it done right, and they have the right subcontractors that aren't going to flake out on them, bail on them, all those types of things, that's why you're paying more to work with this business versus that business. Same applies to your agency, right? The reason that client is still going to pay you that pricing of 45 a lead, could be 55 now for the next person of 65, is because you have learned everything not to do. And now that you know what not to do, the reason they're still paying you that metric and or more is because the value of knowing what not to do, right? And it works. And the same applies. I had a client say to me before they started working with me, they actually did some ads on themselves on their own, but they found out it wasn't as easy as the internet made it to seem. They were spending about $900 to get about 10, maybe sometimes 7 leads, and the leads were just terrible. They couldn't get anybody on the phone. And so this is why I preface to you like this. If you're a professional and you're very good at what you do, you deserve to be paid top dollar. With pay per lead, it allows you to do that. All you have to do is figure out and or find a top talent person that can figure out these things for you to lower your margins to increase your profits. And that's where you have the value that you're getting paid. So yes, you can have a client getting 8 leads a day, right? On top of them getting 8 leads a day, it could cost you $500. It could cost you $1,000, and the rest is your profit margin. And that's something that opens up the doors for pay per lead by a long shot and pay per call. And so listen, if this video has been helpful, I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe. As I told you, my channel will be giving you guys tips, tricks, and strategies to growing your SMMA agency. And on top of that, if you're looking for a strategy call, who's a strategy call for, Mike? A strategy call is for those of you that are having a couple hiccups and hurdles in your business and you want to grow fast. You don't want to think about it. You've wasted enough money and time trying to figure things out on your own, and you want to compress that time frame. You want to know everything to do and everything not to do right away. And you want to go ahead and book a strategy call. For those of you that are beyond the strategy call, who's beyond the strategy call? Everyone that wants to go from 0 to 10K a month fast. Everybody that's saying, I'm tired of figuring it out. I want to pick up clients. I want to get to the next step, and I don't want to keep wasting my time, my money, and I want to get to that goal. That's who's ready for a coaching call to see if you qualify for my coaching program. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.